Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Interstellar Transport Company. We just bought our first Tycoon ship over here, which is going to be bringing water to Mars. Large amounts of it in one go. And I don't know what all the numbers work and how the math works out for like maintenance and whatever. It's this cargo maintenance thing over here. It makes me think that, especially for these long routes, the cargo maintenance rate might be one of the most important things to efficiently and cheaply bring things back and forth. And the fuel costs, I don't know if the fuel costs happen while you're running, or if the biggest part of it is during takeoff and landing, in which case that changes things a lot. You're going to want to use, maybe you want to use ships that don't use a lot of fuel to lift things from Earth to the moon, and then from the moon to somewhere else you just want the cheapest maintenance costs or something like that. I mean, it's not like we're not making any money, but yeah, so I mean, given that, which ship has the lowest fuel usage? The Darter's super fuel-tastic. It's fast, though. It's the space bus. Fuel usage. Yeah, I don't know how the mechanics are. I'm very curious to know how this is going to go for things. Alright, money's coming in. Let's close all these. There's our first Keokai or whatever it is. No profit yet, which makes sense. If we take a look at our routes, actually. Lifetime profit. Our Earth to the moon is made over $1 million for us. The others are losing money because of the price of the ships, but it's definitely going to start turning a profit. Earth Europa, we don't actually have anything happening there. I'm tempted to send a darter out there. Assuming that it's got, you know, a sufficiently large base. There's so many things happening here. How's Europa? All these worlds are yours, except Europa. It's still only a level 2, actually. I mean, we could send some one-way things, but the demand isn't even that high, so I don't think we'd make that much money from the trip. I think the amount of money we make is relative to the demand, so probably not worth doing. See, water demand on Mars up to 363. Food's going up a lot, too. It's obviously not being oversaturated in terms of transport spots. I think we keep building those big, big, big ships and sending more water and more food over there. Food supply on Earth is not quite as surplusy as we might like. Spaceport on Europa has been upgraded. Well, if it's level 3, I can do a darter now then. What the heck? Let's do one. Gorman darter. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring 5 food, 10 liquid, and some people. I'm doing a mix thing, which is what I said I wouldn't do, but I'm going to do this one. It's going to be a mix thing, supplying Europa a little bit. Oh, I don't have a gate. Oh, great. I don't want to buy a gate over there. Not unless I'm going to do it in bulk. So really what I want to do is I want to get another Tycoon over here to Mars, and probably just keep bringing water. It's the thing with the biggest demand, and we have the best supply of it on Earth. So we're probably just going to go nuts delivering water to Mars here. Wasn't there a Doctor Who episode, something water on Mars? I feel like there was. I like the little spin. I like everything about these UI panels. Not the window, but when you mouse over the planets. I mean, the fact that it's angled makes it a little harder to read, but not that much. It looks kind of cool. I don't know if the spinning thing is that critical, but I have to say, that's kind of funky. I like the vibe. Obviously, most of the other pop-up windows, I want to see some work done here. But again, when you look at these screens and you see, explicitly work in progress, you're like, okay, good. The developer knows this is something that needs some TLC. And I'm very excited about that. There we go. We're going to order our water ship here. Another 188K. I'm only running on speed 3, and I feel like there's a lot of stuff happening really quickly. Every now and again, we're waiting a little bit for money. But that's probably more a factor of the fact that, you know, I'm not being very efficient with things more than anything else. Sugar. They're bringing food back. They're bringing food and water back the other way. Because it doesn't do it only things that are profitable. On Mars, I gotta say, do not pick up food. Do not pick up water. Mercury. Do not pick up food. Do not pick up water. I feel like the default setting should be pick up if there's surplus. Like that, I think there's not actually an option for that, and I feel that there should be. And that should be the default. It should be, so not next demand, which is different. That's to satisfy the next demand. Although, that might also work a little bit. But, yeah, the default should be pick up surplus. And nothing else. Okay, so Europa, you're not, oh, hold on. Europa, you're not picking up food or water. Earth, nope. You're picking up food. You're picking up water. Gotta make sure that we're doing that right. Mercury, yeah, picking up food. Okay, you're not picking up food or water. And on Earth, yeah. Do not wait. Okay, so on Earth, you're picking up food, you're picking up water. On Mercury, you're not picking up food, you're not picking up water. Mars, Earth, you're picking up food, you're picking up water. And on Mars, you're not. Okay. And with the moon, don't pick up food. Ooh, you might be bringing back water. That's probably why there's such a big water demand on the moon. Don't pick up water. Gosh darn it. Yeah, that might be a default that has to change. I do like that you can rename all the routes, though. Like, I find that really handy. And it tries to generate a smart route name based on what you're doing here. Okay, so that might be part of why we're not turning quite as much a profit as we want. Because we're... I don't know, like, because we're probably paying maintenance on the cargo coming back from Mars. Even though we don't want it. So we do have the level 5 spaceport over here, and I do have the 1 gate. Once this becomes a level 6, that's when it's going to really start rocking, because we can bring the big loads there. Spaceport on Ganymede has been upgraded. Also, I like that these are hot links that you can go and take a look at things. Level 3 spaceport on Ganymede, which means we could go and ship water, food, and colonists out there. Maybe we want one of our little speedy ships to do that. But again, we'd have to rent a slot, so... Oh! We had a breakdown over here, waiting for repairs. Oh, it's only a 12% disrepair, but I guess that's it. I guess there's a chance of failure based on your disrepair. We could set on a really high speed for the FTL stuff. I think it happens in like 58 or something based on the comments. Alright, Tycoon is launching from Earth. Looks like... Are these my ships? Yeah, we've got some waiting ships, so we're going to go ahead and... Oh, I don't have enough money to lease this. But clearly we need to lease some more gates over here. We have a lot of things leaving from here now. And while they're in transit between Mars and Mercury and things like that, it doesn't put that much demand on the gates, but it's still a fair amount. You can see Yellow is going crazy on the gates over here. Now, Yellow might be using a lot more small ships instead of big ones, so it needs more gates. Now, whether or not that's the better way to go, I don't know. But it's definitely a thing. The other thing I could do as well is upgrade my taxi service again. Except I don't have any money. So I won't do that. Let's go up to speed 4 for now. Still expecting lots of zeros, because a lot of the trips, they should actually be empty. Like this guy here, if I look, you're bringing dry goods. Oh, you're probably consumer goods. Forgot about that. So in all of these, I gotta go to Luna, consumer goods, pick up none. For Mars, not that we're doing it yet, but we will. Consumer goods was already set to pick up none. Okay, must have been a misclick before. For Mercury, consumer goods, oh, Mercury, consumer goods, pick up none. Europa, consumer goods, pick up none. Honestly, I want to basically pick up none ever from Luna going to Earth. Well, as a default. Not literally true because there are some things I want to bring back from Mars, in particular raw goods. Now, how is that coming along? You have an excess of consumer goods, in fact. You have a big shortage of food. Maybe I should bring more food to the moon. That's a fairly big shortage of food, actually. Subsidy for water to Mars. Nice. I mean, we're already doing that, but more is better. I'm gonna make sure all my ships are actually going, because we know it's easy to accidentally stop one, but it seems to be going. Yeah, I probably should put a maintenance bay on Mars. I don't think it's that expensive. I don't know. Maintenance hangar? Yeah, we'll do one so that my ships that are docked here can get a bit of maintenance for the trip back. Oh, you can see all the subsidies down here. Machinery, colonists, food, water. Wow, yeah, there's a lot. So the money is definitely there to be made. Big demand. Keep sending ships over. I mean, we have a good number of ships making their way through. How's our reports on, say, net worth? So here it looks like we've got less than yellow, which I'm inclined to believe. I don't believe that we have more than them based on that thing. Yellow's doing way, way, way good. We need to get ready to purchase a new ship. Tycoon. Basically food or water. We've got 2 waters, so I'll build another food over here. Earth, Mars. Order. Oh, just shy. You can see the warp speed value over here, though, which is kind of interesting. Speed when traveling between star systems. Natural disaster on Triton kills 56,000 people. Ooh, wow. Hopefully it doesn't wipe out the colony completely. Come on. Come on. A little more cash. There you go. Order the ship. How's my reputation? Pretty Soul transportation though at 90%, so they're clearly doing a lot more work. They're sending a lot more goods here. I mean, if I was just concerned about boosting my reputation, I could just do it by, you know, building a local office, which might not be a terrible idea. But mostly I want a really good reputation by virtue of the fact that I'm transporting things properly. Yeah, I actually don't have a very good reputation here at all. Well, I mean, it's fine, but not as good as everyone else. Raw materials. Presumably, I am supplying you with raw materials from Luna. Yeah, you don't actually have enough kicking around. I mean, you have some, so we can technically transport it, but not a substantial amount. Huh. It'd be nice to, like, actually start turning a lifetime profit on the Mars run. It looks like it's gonna happen. Like, we're basically just... This is sitting more or less static because we keep buying ships. 10 ships assigned. 9 ships on Earth Luna. 3 ships going to Mercury. It's almost turning a raw profit. We'll probably want to start sending more things there later, but... I want to win the hearts and minds of the Martians. Where's Earth? Right there. You've got people waiting to go everywhere still. Probably do more colonist deliveries to Mars. That might be what I build next. Okay. I think it might be showing me... I think it's showing me one of my competitors' routes all of a sudden. I don't know how that happened, but I think that's what just happened over here. I don't know. Okay, ships. Purchase new ship. Oh, what is this? The Farja is slow at an 0.81. I don't know. Anyway, this is going to be a big, giant, first-class seating, Earth to Mars transportation ship. Again, because as far as I know, like, everything can bring everything, but maybe people have different amounts that they're willing to pay. So maybe I should do coach. You know what? A little bit more coach. And then first class. You know, realistically, that makes sense. Earth, Mars, order ship. Done. Pling, 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 pling. What are you bringing? You're bringing 65 water. You're bringing 25, probably food and or consumer goods. Water demand's going up. Population's at 23 million on Mars now. I got a lot of hangars. I don't know. I don't know how to pick the ships. This is full of, like, that's 25 first-class seats sold. 55 water, 25 water on the smaller ship, 65 water, 55 food, 65 food. I think right now you can just first-class everything, and that's what I should have just done. But let's make one that's like more realistic. There you go. The Kaikun. 25 water. These are our passengers. 45, 15, and 5. I mean, they're filling up. I can actually see 64 of these are colonists, and one's a business traveler. But yeah, the colonists are willing to pay the first class amount, so why not just charge them through the nose? Kaikun. Fill the first class seating. Earth, Mars. Order ship. We're actually making money. Well, I mean, I did go up to speed 4. We're making money fast enough that I can basically buy these ships back to back to back like this. Famine on Ganymede. Whoa. This one? Oh, that's my reputation. Callisto, my reputation is 0. Well, sure, I haven't been bringing anything, but, I mean, it seems a little bit mean. You actually don't want people. You just want food and water. Tell you what, bothers me a little. So I will go... and I will do a food and water run to Callisto. Oops. Oh. Delete. Add stop. Earth. Callisto. Pick up none. 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 And for a ship, we're gonna go for... Man, that's so slow. I'm gonna get the Gormandard. Super fast. Sounds like fun. Earth, Callisto, you're gonna bring food, water, launch immediately, go. Spaceport on Mercury just got updated. I bet you we could start running the Kaikuns over there. How's Earth doing? Anything pending in orbit? Just for a scooch, but it looks like we're mostly servicing this pretty well. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything's really spending a lot of time waiting, which is nice. A couple every now and again. Let's go ahead and get another gate. Especially since we're going to be building more and more ships over here. So what's the next one we're going to build? I don't know. Damn, that reputation of theirs. We don't have anything waiting here. Like, these gates are mostly sitting empty. Like, we don't need this many, so I don't know what the heck they're thinking and doing, but it's clearly working. Colonist subsidy over here has ended, but food and water is still a thing. Kaikun. Earth, Mars, supply, launch immediately, be full of food. We'll do a water one after this. Yeah, I can see how you can get shut out from somewhere if someone just buys lots of gates and tries to establish a monopoly. Just, like, block you out. So you might be tempted to preemptively buy more of these just to make sure you don't get shut out. We're pretty routinely using 2 of these. The Boeing 929. I keep trying to say 7 because I want to say the Boeing 727 or something. It's super hard to say. Spaceport on Io is now done. We're actually almost at 2058, which I think is when we get FTL transit. Let's take a look at this new ship. Pause. Which one is it? Oh, this one here, maybe? 929, right? Yeah, I don't properly know how to evaluate these ships. I gotta feel like this is still the way to go for most of our stuff. Send another water ship to Mars. Boom. Excellent. I'm actually gonna go and preemptively buy another gate here because it might come up, it's starting to fill up a little bit more, and at least it gives us a little bit more future-proofing. Okay, that is going quite speedy. Profitability. Big money. Smaller money. Yeah, there might be a tow truck going out somewhere. How's your disc repair? Yeah, so it's okay. Now that we've got the maintenance pod over here, the disc repair is working a lot better. Deliver on Earth and launching immediately. That's more water from Mars. Earth, so you're capped on machinery here, which means you're actually finally accruing machinery. Well, hello. I need another gate here, as Earth continue to become very important. I'm gonna make, you know what I'm gonna use? I'm gonna use this small slow ship over here. That should be cheap. Earth Mars supply. You're gonna be bringing machinery specifically to Mars. So many people waiting to go everywhere. Earth, Mercury. And I have one gate on Mercury, right? Yeah. Purchase new ship. Let's get a big old passenger ship going to Mercury. Alright, keep it going high speed. Yeah, it's still a reputation marker. So you can see some of these guys are getting pretty kicked off with us. Subsidy, food delivered to Mercury. Alright, well we can do that. New ship. The big one. You're gonna be doing all food type stuff. Earth, Mercury direct. Go. I don't have enough cash. But now I do. We'll go ahead and just rent a second place preemptively. It could be that the price goes up, like it doesn't, or rather the price doesn't go up if you've already released it. I mean, we have a lease agreement, so renting as early as possible might actually be the best way to save a ton of cash. I don't know. Let's get a local office here to raise our reputation. Because it will give us access to more stuff. And I think I might do a same thing over here. Subsidized dilithium fuel refinery. That's too expensive, I think, for us to be able to justify, but... I wonder how large I can do it. Oh, I don't have enough money for all the way. That's fine. Alright, we're coming up on 58. Let's see if we get that FTL stuff going on, and... I don't know what kind of changes that makes. One-way FTL rockets to go and colonize somewhere else. So I'm just going to bank some money here, because I don't know how expensive those ships will be. I don't even know if they're going to be profitable to run. Like, I don't know if the amount of money you make is based on distance / good, or if it's just purely demand-based. Water demand here is insane, actually. Hold on, I was talking about saving money, but no, we're going to get another Cocoon, fill it with water, and send it to Mercury, because... Again, I think the amount of money you get is based on demand, so that'll be a very profitable route. And we'll help keep our reputation a little higher over here by delivering some goods. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should be paying tons of attention here. Maybe I should be using one of these as a centralized drop-off and then spreading to the other moons. I don't know. They're so far away. Alright, I think 58 is when something is supposed to happen. But I don't know. I haven't actually played this far yet. We're going to see if we get FTL tech. And then, in theory, some colonization starts to happen out here. Everything's still blue right now. Security station. Yeah, I just want to bank cash. Security level is actually 109% in Seoul. Well, that's pretty good. I don't think we're getting much in the way of piracy. I actually don't know if piracy is actually implemented or not yet in any real way. I know it's going to be a thing. Yeah, security rating going up even higher. I mean, it feels like we're making a lot of money. You're bringing a passenger back from Mercury. Famine in Europe is creating refugees. Yeah, see, I'm not helping out over here, so they're not doing as well. See, this is why I'm a good company in places. Mars is still looking for water. Earth, Mars, launch immediately. Go. Suppose I could order a couple. Let's do it. I bet you they will get used. How's the actual water amounts on Mars? Water availability, 14%. Yeah, because it can produce some a little bit. As the development level gets up, it's actually fairly high. The machinery's been getting there. That's probably one of the reasons the opinion of these different companies is going up. I think I am sending out some machinery here now, but maybe not as much as we would like. So crowded! Okay, and you're launching immediately. Excellent. Earth still got lots of water, right? Yeah, tons. I mean, it's got 80% water availability. Doesn't have the massivest food supply, but it does have a ton of water. If we get food to grow somewhere else, that would be kind of handy. I'm just hoping that there's an FTL thing. I don't know, I might be wrong. Maybe it was 68 or something like that when we'll get FTL-capable ships. Just wonder where... I mean, we could actually, like, force a colony somewhere, depending on range. Ideally, somewhere probably with a lot of planets. Oh! Another famine, okay. See, these all look like barren things. This has got, like, an ice ball planet. There is, I believe, there's a habitability stat over here. There we go. So we got some oranges. But that's about as good as it gets. Oh, right. So over here, J384 has 77% habitable planet. So maybe we can go and, like, subsidize that and get it going, assuming that's something that can start functioning. Cade system, 65%. 83% in Cade 2. And it's got, you know, some extra moons and stuff going on. Come on, FDL me. Natural disasters, famines. Everything is bad on these other planets. Oh, the Mars habitability is almost 60%. That's not bad compared to what we're seeing out there. You don't need any more food. Nor water, nor consumer goods, actually. Like, colonists are still a thing. We may have overdone it with some of our ships, but... that's okay. First class seating. Earth, Mars. Go. Now we'll start doing Earth, Mercury. On first class seating. Then we'll throw in some water. Earth, Mercury. Not enough cash. Give me a second, and I'll have it. Yeah, it's now 59, so I must have misread. I thought it was something like that, but I guess it's not. I'm scrolling. Yeah, no FTL. Unless the Farja's got it or something. No. No warp speed. Earth, Mercury. Go. Okay, ships are arriving. I don't know, maybe we gotta do a certain amount of stuff. Maybe we need a dilithium crystal refinery. Dilithium crystal availability. I wonder if, like, if you mine them, if you produce them, how does it work? Let's take a look here. If we're to go to Luna. Okay, dilithium crystal's not an option there. Earth? Oh, wait, no, it's because I gotta click on a spot. I gotta click here. Dilithium fuel refinery. It costs 1 dilithium crystal and 8 water to create it. Okay, so no. Is there an overview? Dilithium crystals. Ooh. Yes, there is. Titan, which is not colonized yet. $350,000 to rush a colony out there. No, thank you. So I'm willing to bet warp won't happen until that. It could be that the FTL message was related to stuff that used to exist before. Anyway, our reputation in the inner system is good. So yeah, it could be that, like, we're just gonna have to wait for a colony to get out there, we'll discover dilithium, and then we'll have access to FTL. So I think we're gonna have to put a cut in here. I do expect I will be revisiting this game time and time again in the future. I feel it's a little pre-alpha for me to, like, spend a ton of time on here because of the user interface, but it is a heck of a lot of fun, and mostly what it makes me want to do is play some Aurora 4X. Thank you very much for watching, folks. Thank you very much for Chris for getting me to play this and really getting this on my radar. And yeah, you can probably expect some more of this in the future. Give it a few months, I think, and we'll take another look. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.